players relax a little bit, and sometimes the skill level drops as well. It may be that they've using some of the players who didn't start the previous games, but by the looks of that, no, we're at full strength. These two combinations, Thailand and Philippines, playing off for the bronze medal. Thailand looked pretty good when they met Philippines earlier in the day. No, it's not Frano Michael Botica there, but he's around somewhere. They've got quite a strong coaching bench with the likes of Botica, Dave Johnson. Here we go, ready to start. Philippines playing from our left in the blue. Rupert Zapia, quite distinguishable. Oh, Philippines defense almost caught napping. Thailand looking to carry on from where they left off earlier in the day. They'll be smarting a little bit at not getting through to the final. They played well enough to feel as though they warranted it, to deserve that spot, but in the end finishing 2 points out of it. The same win-loss ratio or win-loss record as the two finalists, but their points differential was not quite as good as those two, but only by a couple of points. This is Klin, who's down. Alexander Sompong, number 6. Let's just see how he got hurt here, just in the tackle. Yeah, it could have happened anywhere, couldn't it? Knee to the head, that little kick for the ball. I've popped him on the ankle. There's plenty of ways to get injured in rugby. Eventually, Philippines claim their own line-out ball. Zapia takes it up. Haven't seen much of this man. This is Vince Young. Seen a lot of Justin Coveney though. He concedes a penalty, not releasing the ball. Scrappy start to the game. Another injury. Some of these players really will be gagging for a break, for some recovery time. It is very, very hard out there. Some of them have taken some heavy blows, but have just kept going because they have to. And eventually the body starts to tell them that it's time to stop. That they'll all see this through. It's not the gold medal they're chasing, but it is the bronze. Curran gets the ball ripped away from him. As Young has some support to the 10-metre mark. Go Philippines. And the Thai players a little bit slow to get back. And they need to be aware that every defender will be needed. Some of them are just struggling a wee bit. That's nice work. On the inside he goes. Pulled it very well. Wutakon is in. The first points are scored in this bronze medal match, and it's for Thailand. Communication where he called Said, I'm coming on the inside. Turned it in nicely. It's a great start for Thailand, 7-0.
Let's go, please.
Another man we need to, the Philippines will need to keep an eye on. That's Wellington, the number 10, who just restarted the match there. He has the ball now. Very alert player, has got lots of speed. A little speed here as well. Trot back infield to the 22. The tackle wasn't made. That's slack defence by Philippines. And Laksana Sompong is in for try number 2 for Thailand, and they now lead by 12, likely to be 14-0. Good, accurate, hard pass. Same with that. On the step, 3 players there. Madrona went high, couldn't stop him. Left foot conversion by Wellington.
Let's go! Dig it to me! Dig it to me!
Stop me if you can. And he takes some stopping. Chris Hitch. Coveney slips it back. On the ground there was Kuchia. They still have it. Coveney couldn't control it. Knocked on. 5 minutes 45 gone in the first half.
I'm on the mark. Okay. Number 2, dangerous, penalty. Wait. So 10 here. Time off.
High tackle, the call. I've seen a lot of this, not a lot of high tackles, but a fantastic consistency within the officials to make sure that there are no occasions of high tackles being left unpunished.
Tackle! 6 out! Tackle! Release!
There was an opportunity here for Philippines. The last pass was a little bit of a lob, but there's still an opportunity. How did he spin out of that tackle? Heaven knows. He gets the pass away as well. And in goes the Philippines' Chris Hitch for their first points. This is the team which won this last year, 2 years ago. Hitch and Young and Coveney are a couple of 3 of the survivors of that team. Good way to finish the first half for Philippines, down now by just 14-7. And it was outstanding work by probably the smallest man in this Philippines team to twist and turn his way out of tackles long enough to be able to free the ball up and allow the try to be scored. Half-time break now, 14-7. Thailand leading Philippines. And playoff for the bronze medal.
Those guys are fucking. The problem we're having is we're getting isolated. They're real good getting over the ball. So if someone's taking it in, make sure you're this fucking far away to him. So he takes it in, just wait, and then seal over the ball, recycle it. These guys are fucked. So it's really simple stuff we've got to do, but we're going to make sure that we do it clinically. Okay? We've got to make sure that.
ง่ายๆทราบใจเย็นๆต้องคุยกับต้องตามกินพี่คอนต่อไปพอดีได้พักแล้วถูกไหมมาออกซิเจนแล้วหายใจลึก
เฮ้ยครึ่งหลังใส่ให้เต็มที่นะนะใส่ให้เต็มที่นะมันเราหมดมันก็หมดงั้นใส่ให้เต็มที่
มันแพ้แดน
เปลี่ยนเราดีกว่าตัวเปลี่ยนเราดีกว่าแล้วเล่นใส่ให้เต็มที่
เบอร์5ได้บอลถืออย่างเดียวเลยใช่ไหมเพราะฉะนั้นคนหนึงอะมาร์กไว้อีกที่เหลือมาร์กตัวที่แม่งสั้น
ปล่อยได้เลยอย่าคอย
แดนเราถ้ามันเล่นแดนเราแม่งจะมีตัวสั้นถ้ามันเล่นแดนมันจะชนเอง เพราะฉะนั้นแท็ก1จังหวะ2ที่เป็นลักมึงต้องขึ้นก่อน
1 3 second half 1 2 3 second half come on go get this fucking thing
ไม่มีอะไรง่ายถ้าเราเล่นกับบ้านน้องไม่มีอะไรง่ายถูกไหมไปเล่นไปไป
Really get a real insight into what's being said there by coaches at halftime. They haven't got much time to discuss it. They make a couple of points, reinforce it, and then leave it up to the players to go out and remember it if they can.
Let's get them going, please. Ready, blue.
14-7, Thailand leading in this bronze medal playoff at the SEA Games 2017, the 29th edition of the SEA Games being played in Kuala Lumpur. It's 32 degrees out here, late in the afternoon or 10 past 4 local time. Philippines, the defending champions, this time playing for the bronze medal. And
Watch that timing, Clark.
oh, he really is. This is the man we talked about just before half time. Smallest man there, Madrona, who is able to jink his way around long enough to set up a try late in the piece for the Philippines. Most of the impact has been made by the big players running it straight at the Thai defence. Coveney close to the touchline, and eventually the ball just pops out.
Entry. Ball there, thanks, that's you. Stop.
Coveney runs it. Young has the ball now and sinks to the ground, clutching it. There's our little man out on the wing. He starts to cut back and track him. Ooh. He's there waiting for it, now gets it. Look at the jinking feet. Oh, good vision there, saw the attack coming at him, the tackler. Oh, and then the pass. Very poor. He saw everything else but couldn't quite see where his support player was, and the pass went nowhere. And Zapier was left ruining a situation. Here we see Spargo well held, and I think Wutakorn might have copped it in the nose, but here's the jinking feet again of Madrona.
Just diving straight into it. So what you're telling me, that's a yellow.
That was a big hit too. There's some powerful tackles going in.
Right, number 11.
Yes, a knee to the face, and there's a bit of blood there on the face now of Wutakorn, who's scored one of the 2 tries which Thailand have scored so far in this match. They lead by 14-7.
No. Number 11, yellow card, dangerous tackle for arms.
And to add to
Yellow card,
the injury,
needs to go.
there's a yellow card for the tackle, which looked to just take the feet out of the player who was running. And so now Philippines down by 14-7, but having the advantage of 1 extra player on the field. The referee urging them to take the player off so the game can continue.
4 4 and 5.
He's got to go off anyway because he's got a yellow card. He was the man who was running, was had his feet taken out from him by Whittacorn, and then the tackler with blood streaming from his nose, which may well be broken. Not only has the blood but also has a yellow card thrown his way. 14-7, Thailand leading Philippines. This is the second half and it's the playoff for the bronze medal, which looked to be going nicely Thailand's way, but now things have changed. Zapier to Hitch. Good muscling work at the breakdown by Thailand. There we are, those dazzling feet again. Madrona, but he's copped it up this time. Oh, this will be against the run of play. He's got to run it out. He's got to run it out. And he does. He was hounded all the way by Harrison Blake. And kept looking behind him as if to say, feeling as if he was going to catch him. But he did get to the line. I'm not sure what happened after he touched down, but that might be what the officials are talking about. So there we are, a sin bin on a stretcher. That is adding insult to injury.
Let's go, 6. Blue.
Thailand down to 6 players, well 5 at the moment because the try scorer is also down on his knees.
Need to go, goal 10.
Rongkorn looking to add the 2. How does that look? Oh, a very good kick. The ball was just snapped up. Komchek just got there. Just. Is he back in the play yet? 1, 2, 3, 6 players there, so he must be, or has he been subbed? I'm not sure. Keep a track on that. The man who kicked the fine conversion. Here's the ball again. Oh, they do it well. Thailand really do the restarts exceptionally well. Dummy runner going on the inside. Thailand still have the ball. Now it's out.
Line up, blue ball. Here's the ball. You know better than that considering you've got the new balls. Open, please.
Less than 3 minutes to go, 21-7. Thailand leading Philippines. Short throw in. Straight to the player.
Line out or scrum. Line out or scrum. Scrum toes in. Not straight. Let's go, please. Make sure you bind on the hooker. Props.
Players get tired. The accuracy deserts them sometimes. But there's pressure now on Philippines. They're down by 21-7. They've had that one-man advantage and they have conceded a try from that. Or they might concede another. They do. Oh, what's the touch judge suggesting? Did he get it down or did he bounce it?
So, I have a high tackle in active scoring. So the try stands and I will talk to the captain. Blue captain, please. That's 2 now. The next one will be Vince. Thank you. Try stands.
Try stands. It does. Let's see what else was going on in this high tackle, I'd say. Again, but he managed to get the ball down satisfactorily. and well, the way this man kicks, it might not be just a 5-pointer. It might well put the game out of reach. Not this time. So 26 points to 7. Thailand look to be getting the bronze medal here in the men's rugby sevens. Patarapat, number 9, goes into the game with just a minute remaining. Up to 7 players again. Oh, we've got one more replacement, maybe substitution. It's quite good that the squad will get a run, probably. Number 6 now leaving. That's Senna Sompong.
Gentlemen on the side, number 5, sort out the timing, please.
So this squad has played really well. They just missed out on getting into the playoff for gold and silver.
Time on.
They've looked very efficient. Good speed, excellent defence. They do all the basics very well. And so they certainly deserve to be getting the bronze medal, and the entire squad deserve to be in action now that this game has been won. 26 points to 7. Bullocking run again here by Hitch to the halfway.
Release. They know.
I think this might be a personality clash here between the referee and Justin Coveney. Stu's still shaking his head. The penalty not taken from the exact spot. 7 minutes gone. Hooter sounds. Thailand concede possession. Philippines looking to finish with a flourish. And they might too. Oh, again, another similar incident, but that was accidental. Jason Lynch is in there now. The ball's out of play. That will be it. And so the bronze medal in the men's rugby sevens at the 29th edition of the SEA Games has deservedly gone the way of the team from Thailand. 26 points to 7, the final score against the Philippines. Congratulations all round. The Philippines came in with high hopes, having won the tournament 2 years ago and doing some very good build-up work. But they were undone on day one by a couple of teams. They ended up with just a 2-2 record and then were beaten in their last match before the bronze medal game, and they've been beaten again well and truly convincingly by Thailand, 26 points to 7. Congratulations Thailand, bronze medalists.